So if you're looking for a toxic class setup to get you the highest streaks you want, you've come to the right video. Today we're going to be looking at the X12 dual wield. Now this thing is a lot more fun than it should be. This thing is actually really, I'm laughing because of how much fun I've been having with this gun. It's really crazy, this gun. So first off, this gun's not bad in single wield, but once you make it dual wield, it's a whole other level of wildness, and it has some range as well. You would think a dual wield gun wouldn't have range. When you play in previous CODs and stuff like that, the dual wield was great up close, but it wasn't that good at far range. This one here is oh my god, guys, just use it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a class setup, the exact same one I'm using, and starting off with the riot shield, because that is definitely what you want to have on this one right here. The riot shield, it's kind of like it's a good buddy to have. All right, it's gonna save you from getting shot in the back a lot. A lot of people don't bother shooting at your legs. They see a riot shield, they just let you go, and it's really good to actually just wear that on your back, especially if you're using a secondary that doesn't require you to use an assault rifle or an SMG or anything like that. Just whatever you do, throw on the riot shield. All right, then I got stim shot on so I could heal fast. I got a semtex just to throw it in the spawn areas because we're playing on shipment and you want to be toxic on that map for sure. So the semtex is going to help you get a couple of kills as well. And then for the perks, we got double time battle hardened, which is great because that saves you from flashes, stuns, EMP, gas grenades, shocks, sticks, and all that. We'll say once you get flashed, it's not great. You still get fully white screened, which is kind of annoying if you ask me, but it's not bad. Like it doesn't last as long as if you didn't have battle hardened on. Then we got cold blooded, so none of that AI targeting systems will work on you. Someone has a VTOL up, it won't shoot at you. Someone has a sentry gun, it won't shoot at you. It's really good to have, so that's awesome. And then we got bird's eye, because bird's eye, it gives you the position of the enemies, and not just in the red dot, it shows you which position they're looking at as well, so you can plan your moves, your next strategies, and all that. And I noticed once you call in a UAV, if you have bird's eye up, it's gonna show that as well. It's gonna be kind of like an advanced UAV in a way, so every time you earn your bird's eye, you pretty much have an advanced UAV every 4 kills. If you continuously die after 4 kills, you get that UAV, and then you get that bird's eye, which it's activated. It's nice. So yeah, the last one is a field upgrade. Do what you want to do with that, it doesn't really matter. But let's get into the actual attachments for the X12. So this one right here, you could go into the trigger action and you could put the fire rate up and all that kind of stuff with the XRK lightning fire, sure, if you want. But one of the cons is you lose sprint to fire speed, and I'm not willing to lose that. So I don't want to get fire rate just to lose sprint to fire speed. I don't want to do that at all. It's not something that I wanted to do with this class. I wanted this class just to be pretty much toxic and fast and as best as I could get it. So the first attachment I threw on was the 9mm over pressured plus P. This gives the enemy target flinch, which is great. So once you start shooting at them, they're gonna flinch a bit. So if they're shooting back at you and they don't have a gun that's really low on recoil and stuff, and they're gonna get a lot of recoil shooting at you, they're gonna flinch a lot while shooting at you as long as you're shooting back at them, and it's just gonna be overall really bad for them to hit you. So that's really nice right there. And then in the tuning, I put the damage range all the way up because I do want more range on this, and I put the bullet velocity all the way up as well, which doesn't really matter too much because bullet velocity, if you're playing on shipment, you're too close for bullet velocity to actually kick in. So you could put recoil steadiness up, but there's not much recoil on this anyways because you're hip firing it the whole time. So I just put bullet velocity for the heck of it, might as well, right? After that, the rear grip is going to be the Akimbo X12. You definitely want that. If you're going to be running Akimbo, you want the Akimbo X12, and that just pretty much makes it really great. So yeah, throw that on for sure, and it's pretty nice. The next attachment is going to be a laser, and this is the 1MW pistol laser. Now this one right here gives you hip recoil control, awesome. It gives you hip fire accuracy, even better. I feel like I don't miss many shots with this, but it also gives you sprint to fire speed along with those, which is really great. So once you're spreading around the map, you can start shooting right away and you get that hip recoil control and hip fire accuracy, and you're doing only hip shots when you run dual wield. So this is really good to have on your class for sure. You definitely want to throw that on, and this gun's gonna feel really nice, really accurate, to be honest with you guys. And it's just overall, it's really good. That's probably the best attachment to throw on with the rear grip, the Akimbo. So definitely throw those two on together. The final two attachments, they are tunable, and the first one is the XRK Luke 9 or the Luck 9, whatever you want to call it. This gives you movement speed, great, you can run faster on the map, but it also gives you ADS. Now, we don't need ADS speed, we really don't need it whatsoever, but it's on it anyway, so it is a pro, it is what it is, but we don't really need it. The tuning on this one, like I said, we got recoil steadiness and aim walking speed. We're not aiming while walking, we can't ADS with this class anyways, and the recoil, I mean, we're all hip fire anyways, so you can leave this literally anywhere you want. Maybe I'll throw it up there, doesn't really matter to me, but yeah, you don't really need it. And then this one here, we got damage range or ADS speed, and personally we're not going to be ADSing at all, so damage range is what I threw that one on as well. and we're getting a lot of damage range, especially like this here, we got damage range, and then with this one here, we got damage range as well. So that's what I really like. And then the final attachment is the Comp 905F pistol, which is really good as well. So this gives you vertical recoil control and horizontal recoil control. But I'm gonna tell you guys something that I noticed using this, because the recoil control doesn't really matter when hip firing. I had this attachment on when I was using this as a single weapon without the dual wield, and then when I put the dual wield on, I completely forgot to change this attachment, and I started using it, and I noticed it was really solid. It was a really nice attachment to throw on the gun. Then I went and took it off because I was like, you know what, I don't really need this. There's no point in having this on. I'm hip firing everything. And when I took it off, I don't know if it's a placebo effect or anything like that, but while playing with the gun, it just felt a lot worse. It felt like I was hitting shots that I should, like I was missing shots, I should say, that I should have been hitting, and it just felt really awkward to use. So I threw it back on, then I put the recoil stabilization up and the gun kick control up, and I think that's what it was. I think it was the gun kick control that you really need for this attachment right here. And this, it doesn't matter if you're ADSing or not ADSing, your gun's going to kick. So if you put that to the maximum controllability, I guess you could say, this is best for the class setup. So we go into here. I want to show you guys something really quickly. So I go into here and I start shooting. You can see this gun barely shoots up. I mean, it's stuck right there. It's shooting right there. Almost every shot is hitting in that general direction. And then I leave the firing range. Now let's say I take this one off, right? The Comp 905F, and I go back into the firing range. You guys are going to notice that when I'm shooting there, it is kicking up a little more. I want you to just pay attention to the lasers. I am moving it a little bit, but pay attention to the lasers. They're just flying up a lot more. You go closer and those shots, you can't really see it on this wall, but they are a lot more spread out than they were before. So I don't know what it is. Could be placebo effect, might not be, I don't know, but I'm definitely going to make sure that I throw that back onto my class. I'm going to put the recoil stabilization and the gun kick control up as well, just so you guys can see. No, why would I do that? Why would I take that off? What am I doing, bro? I wanted to show you guys something. So yeah, let's go back there. We'll put that all the way back up, and we'll put that all the way back up as well. So yeah, let's go back to the firing range. Now you guys are going to see the laser's still going to kick up a lot, but once you actually go closer, those shots, as you guys can see, you can't really make it out that well. They're a lot more condensed, I guess you could say. They're all within this area, whereas before they shot up, they went here, they went there, they went there. Now they're all within this area. So if you have an enemy standing there, it should be pretty easy to hit him. And it's nice. So yeah, that's it for the class setup, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. If you want to be toxic, go ahead and do it. I'm going to be working on some more class setups because I don't like annoying people. I don't know what it is. It's fun. If you guys made it this far into the video, comment, yo, I'm a toxic player down in the comments below. I want to know who likes to be toxic as well. It's fun. Let's know. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.